everyone, my name is Sarah. This is Mother Goose Knits, my podcast where I talk about knitting, quilting, crochet, sewing, and just all my favorite making hobbies. Thank you for watching, and today I'm going to be outside. My baby's smiling at me. I'm going to be outside in my backyard. Hopefully the wind isn't too noisy. Alright, so I've attempted filming this several times, but chaos always erupts as soon as I press record. I think I might be good for now. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. But it's such a nice day out and it's a little cool. I've got my Loki cardigan on. It's probably gonna get a little hot though. But anyway, this is a homemade dress. It's not made very well. I'm not a great garment sewer. This is the Cora half sleeve dress. It's a free pattern on fabricstore.com. I think it's fabricstore.com. They sell linen and they have a lot of patterns that are free for linen garments. And this is a really nice one. And this is just a Walmart gingham fabric, but it's really, really cool for summer. And the sleeves go down to here. I am not good at these, what do you call that? The neck holes, the arm holes where you have to fold it over and do, oh geez, I can't even remember what it's called now. I serged the edges and then I folded it under. What do you call that? Oh geez, I haven't sewn any garments since last summer probably, so I can't even remember the terminology. But the neck hole, basically, to make it smooth. I'm not good at it. So, for finished objects, I don't have anything, but I've been working on some stuff. So last time I talked about, let's see, the Traveler hoodie. That was one thing I started by Andrea Mowry. It's a sport weight cropped hoodie that's knit from the bottom up. And it has this sort of ripply texture. Now I've gotten this far. It's got this fun rib texture, and it also has this seam up the sides. And it's coming along nicely. This color is called Oxblood, and it's by Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK, which is a really nice acrylic. I think it's 100% acrylic, but it feels really nice, so I'm happy with that. And I really like the color. It's kind of this purpley red. And I have the linen colorway that I'm going to use for the cord for the hood once it's done. I figured that's a slow project because it's sport weight. So I was just gonna have another additional side project so I don't get too burnt out on it. And my side project is another Woodlands Knits sweater. This is Woodlands Knits cardigan, and I have the Fisherman's Raglan as well. Oh, my yarn ball fell. And that's also a bottom up sweater, and it has a braided texture on the front, which is really easy to do. Let me show you. And I'm coming along with that. I finished the body and I am working on the first sleeve. Oop. I can't, it's not focusing. Well, okay, so this wasn't in the pattern, but I did end up doing, actually you can see it better. I ended up doing a long tail tubular cast on for the bottom, 2x2 rib. The first time I ever did a long tail tubular cast on was with the Traveler hoodie, and I didn't exactly do it correctly, but I got kind of the hang of it, so I tried it for the Fisherman's Raglan, and I think it looks really nice. I was afraid to try it because, you know, when you cast on something, you kind of just want to get going, so taking extra time to do a fancy cast on seemed like daunting, but it really wasn't too bad once you figured out what exactly was happening. You have to rearrange the stitches to do a 2x2 rib, which is a little annoying, but it went by faster than I thought. So yeah, and the Fisherman's Raglan is in another Yarn Bee yarn. It's the Rustic Romantic in Chicory Root. I had bought this color because I wanted to do another Loki cardigan. And my original plan was to do Barnwood Fence colorway, which is a darker brown and it's a cooler brown. It's kind of greenish. But for some reason when I went to the store, I just wasn't so sure about the color. And so I ended up getting this color. And I was going to use this, but it just seemed like it would look better with the Fisherman's Raglan. So I started the Fisherman's Raglan with this, and I really do like it. Now, mainly I wanted to come on here and show my little yarn haul that I got, because I did kind of a plant-based, vegan-ish yarn haul. Lion Brand had a 30% off sale on their website, so I just decided to go for it and order a bunch of sort of summer yarns. They're all year-round yarns for me, but they're summer yarns usually. So linen, bamboo, cotton, things like that. I am a vegan knitter, and for me, just for me, I am okay with recycled wool as long as it's 100% recycled wool. There's a lot of recycled wool that they have some of the wool that's recycled and others have, and then they have like cashmere or new wool or something that has not been recycled. So I don't purchase those, but I do purchase 100% recycled wool yarns. And I have some of that here. Actually, the first one in my vegan-ish haul, yarn haul, is retweed. I had seen this in the store and I was a little concerned that only part of this was recycled, but it is 100% recycled. So that is nice. It is 40% wool, 40% polyester, and 20% acrylic. And it has this nice tweed, like light blue, red, orange, yellow, and a dark blue speckle. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use this for. I'm still going back and forth on going back and getting the Barnwood Fence colorway for the Loki cardigan, or I might use this. I might also use this for yeah, I was also thinking about using this for a weekender, because I've kind of actually purchased a lot of patterns recently. I purchased the Weekender and the Traveler hoodie. I have 3 patterns from Woodlands Knits, and I got 2 more from My Favorite Things Knitwear, which I haven't even started yet at all, or thought about So I might do a weekender with this. The next item. All right, for this, I got 2 colorways, sweater quantity of Touch of Linen. I got the indigo color and Dijon. And this is it is 51% cotton, 49% linen. I had seen that Patton's had a linen yarn out and I wanted to try that, but then I saw Lion Brand had this on sale, so I grabbed these. And I was thinking about using the indigo for a weekender and trying to do like a light summery weekender, even though it's a long sleeve sweater. But I don't know, I'm not so crazy about this blue. It looked a little better online than it did in real life. Next, I picked up some more skeins of this. Ooh, 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 I have to hide my face. The cotton bamboo linen. 40% cotton, 35% bamboo, and 25% linen. This is very soft and smooth. I can tell it's gonna split pretty easily too, which I don't mind so much. But I had 2 of these. I didn't know what to do with them, so I just bought a few more. Now, I ended up finding the supplier for this yarn. It's Silk City Fibers, and they sell these in cones actually. So one cone has about 10 of these balls. Each ball is 164 yards, 150 meters. So a cone has 10 of these. And I believe the cone is about $35. So I'm gonna knit up something with these and then see how much I like it, and I'll be buying a cone if I want to do anything else with it. But yeah, pro tip, Silk City Fibers, if you like that cotton linen bamboo yarn from Lion Brand, that's where you can get it. Although the shipping is about $13, so if you don't purchase more than 1 cone, it's probably not worth it, and you could just buy 10 balls for the same price anyway. So if you're into multiple cones, go for it. This one is a sport weight yarn, and I was thinking about restarting my Mitzurina by Caitlin Hunter and using this one in hazelnut. This is the hazelnut colorway, and I also have a forest green. So I might restart with that one. Because I started a Mitzurina t-shirt, and it bothers me that the main color and contrast color are different types of yarn. Like, I want them to be the same yarn. So I might just frog the entire thing and start over with just this. I think the drape will be nice with this too. Next, this is not plant-based, it is vegan. And this feels like alpaca. It only feels like alpaca. It does not contain alpaca. This one is 87% acrylic, 7% polyester, and 6% nylon. I had purchased this skein from Michael's when I was finishing up my blizzard sweater. I think they had a buy 2 get 1 free, and I only needed 2 of the black for my sweater, and so I just grabbed this. This is in the color Rust. It's worsted weight. It has a nice texture, and it's very drapey. 3 more of those. I don't really have any concrete plans for any of those yarns, but I thought since it's, you know, spring, summer yarns coming out. And it was a nice sale that I should probably just stash some for later. These are actually all worsted weight except for the cotton linen bamboo, which is sport weight. And that's good because I've purchased quite a few worsted weight patterns. I also purchased some fingering weight patterns, and I don't have a lot of fingering weight yarn, but we'll see. Oh, lastly, this is synthetic. This is, I think, 60% acrylic, 40% polyester. Ooh. This is 60% acrylic, 40% polyester. And it's Yarn Bee. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Glowing. There it is. It has this, it's kind of a marled ombre. And I have no plans for this. I don't know what I'm using it for, but Hobby Lobby was also having a sale, so I picked up 3. That's what happens. That's my weakness, isn't it? It's the sale. But actually, I needed more of this at Hobby Lobby to finish my fisherman's raglan, so, you know, that's just how it is. You always pick up some extra yarns when you're restocking your skeins to finish your project. At least that's what happens to me. Here we go. So anyway, I have been enjoying working on all those projects. And I've been gardening. I came out here yesterday and dug up a bunch of weeds, planted some stuff. I have a rose that I got from, what do you call it? David Austin. I have several David Austin roses that I've killed so far. I have 2 that are hopefully gonna stay alive. I don't know. If these don't work out, I'm giving up on roses. The David Austin roses are really beautiful, but I like being able to put stuff in the ground and have it just work, you know? I don't like to mess around with too many things like fertilizing constantly or anything like that. But I have my seedlings still that I have to plant. I did plant some squash. I have some zucchinis and an English custard patty pan squash. I've got lots of tomatoes and some herbs, things like that. I still have a lot of work to do on my vegetable patch. I have to rabbit proof it. The rabbits are really annoying. But the gardening is working out nicely. I always enjoy gardening. It's nice to get out of the house and into the sun. Isn't that right? Anyway, I hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I had fun. We were playing. We had a tea party / picnic under the willow tree, as you can see back there. So I had a great time. And I hope you all had a great Mother's Day too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.